But we gotta figure what we're gonna eat too.
I don't know, what are you doing?
Anything.
Men are the most useless creatures on earth.
You want pizza?
No, I can't have a lot of bread. My hands are bread. I told you I'm having a.
Then why do you eat
I
bread?
didn't. I had a wrap this morning. That's not bread.
Hey, Midnight. What? What? What, baby? Hey, sweetie. Chick-fil-A?
It's not. It's a Saturday.
It's Saturday. Wait. Yesterday's Friday. Hey, Midnight. Hey, baby girl. Hey, sweetie. Hi. Wow. What? What? Hi, Midnight. Hi. What? What? Hello, how's it going? We haven't been live in 2 months. As you know, we have stopped filming with videos. But does not mean we're gonna start doing live streams. Get your butt out of the camera view.
I have options for the chat box.
Hello. You can't.
That's me.
Hello, 19 people coming in. What? What? Come here, Midnight. Come here. Hi, baby girl. How's everybody going today? Yes, this is my kitty cat. What? You want Taco Bell?
No.
Then what do you want?
Literally anything but Taco Bell.
I'm afraid to ask, you're gonna say no. How about you choose? Can't have half of things, everybody go, no, I don't
You
feel.
only gave me one thing.
Well, I know Waterbog is expensive.
Yeah, it's stupid expensive.
McDonald's? I don't know. This is why you need to choose. Anything I say, you're gonna be like, no. What'd you do, Miss Daddy, that bad?
She's a jerk.
Hello, how's it going? Firehouse? I don't know.
Are you confused?
Yeah, because like I said, I'm afraid what I'm gonna bring you go, no, I'm not a man, no.
Why is it so hot in here? Is the air?
It's not even hot in here.
Yes, it is. I'm sweating.
It's 66. Get Firehouse up. If you say no, then I'm gonna leave it to you. How are y'all doing today? 23 people just came in. Hello, 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 hello. What am I annoyed?
I don't see that. This is full.
I got 23 in my end right now. No, you cannot have my number. I'm happily married. And my wife is literally right there. She's right there. What midnight? Oh, sorry if I moved. You know my number? It's called 911. Cool, you're a man. You're asking me for my number. That's kind of...
He's still married. That means no.
Yeah, if I'm married, that means no. My number, you want my number, it's called 911.
That would be nice.
Huh?
That would be nice.
Are you gonna fire us up? Okay. What? Hey, Shadow. What's everybody up to today?
What do you want from Firehouse?
Meatball?
Wheat.
Yes.
Anything on it?
Meatball?
What other than meatballs, probably.
Green peppers?
Can't add that.
Why not?
It's not Subway.
Well, that's why I would have fired, so they give me green peppers.
And not on the meatball.
Oh, that's gay. This is not, we do no longer do haunted videos anymore, by the
We
way.
haven't done an update about that, so of course people are confused. When did you go live and explain?
I haven't gone live in 2 months.
Okay, so how would they know?
No, you're not getting my wife's number. That's out of the question. She's married to me.
Because of meatballs, provolone, and Italian seasoning.
Okay, that's fine. The only numbers we give out is family, and that's it. Thank you for subscribing, Jay. So if I can pronounce your name right. What? If y'all wonder what's going on, we stopped putting on videos because
You got saved.
we got saved. We got closer to God. We became more Christians. We got to church. So we kind of closed the door on paranormal, and we've been really busy. A lot of good news has came along our way, so we kind of threw paranormal activity out the door. We've been really busy as a family. We've been doing a lot of stuff. If I'm married, yes I am, thank you. But we haven't done any videos because, like we said, we closed the door on paranormal activity, but we haven't gone live in 2 months because we've been really, really extremely busy. business and personal stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, and we've been busy with life. But we will still go live. But we, like we said, we have been live in like 2 months because we've been live in like 2 months because we've been doing poor, we've been taking responsibilities. New stuff that's coming on the way. Like we said, we got a church, we got closer to God, we slammed the door on activity and paranormal because we got saved at church, so we kind of threw that all away. I know I haven't done an update video, but like I said, I've been really, really busy. And Midnight act like she hadn't seen me in 20 years. Look at this.
It's her fault. She should have seen my bedroom.
What? Did you order?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we do not go to church, actually.
Yeah, we are still into the videos, but we do not do any videos. If we watch any videos, it'd be on YouTube. That's about it. Because as a family, we have responsibilities we gotta take care of. We go to church, it's called, we go on TikTok and watch live streams of people are going to church and Facebook. Just hop on one of the live streams and just watch and you're in church. Thank you, I know she's cute. We have 2 cats and 1 dog.
It's an update.
It's an update.
Or a vlog, whatever you...
The live stream's an update about what's going on, because like I said, the reason why we have been live in 2 months, because we have been extremely busy. My wife's in the comments down below, so she will let you know. I don't have a tone.
Huh?
I don't have a tone.
If people are confused, like I said, this...
Yes, we do. We haven't done a vlog in 2 months. I did 2 videos today, and apparently nobody liked what I had to say earlier, which that's your opinion, not mine. Did you lose your driver's license? Who are you talking to? Yes, we go to places and pray, like my wife was saying in the comments. We don't take a phone out and do videos anymore. We just go to them, pray, and then we walk around and we come right back home. Because it's not worth being attacked or hurt or anything like that. I even started a new TikTok of God, Bible verses, praying, all that stuff. What shadow? We really don't have mosquitoes here in Alabama. Actually, mosquitoes don't have Actually, Alabama don't have mosquitoes out.
Hey, Jada.
Hey, Jada. Can I go outside and smoke? Thank you. Oh. Come on, Shadow.
I can speak.
Huh?
I can speak too.
What? The comments?
No. Shut up. Go.
Come on, Lumpy. But if you want to know more, I can hand the phone to my lovely wife, who is sitting right next to me as we speak. Like I said, apparently I did how many videos on YouTube and TikTok?
YouTube.
2 videos on YouTube?
YouTube.
Apparently I did a YouTube on today, and apparently nobody liked what I had to say, but your opinion, not mine, so I'll try it respectfully. But if you want to know more, my wife can do it. We're doing pretty good, Jada. We've been out for 2 months. We no longer investigate paranormal activity. We go there, pray, and then we come back home because we don't want to be attacked by evil or bad spirits. We got to church. We got closer to God. We pray, and a lot of big things has happened over the past 2 months.
A lot of what?
Huh?
A lot of what?
Big new things have
Oh,
happened.
you said bad things.
No, a lot of good things have happened over the 2
Say
months.
good, yes.
Good things have happened over the past 2 months.
When we stopped doing the videos.
When we stopped doing the videos, a lot of good things have happened.
Bad things. Here.
Before I hand it to my phone, the bad things is called being attacked by demons, spirits, entities, being followed home, trying to attach themselves to you, being pushed, shoved, all that stuff. That's the bad things I'm talking about.
I will break it down on a more personal level there.
So, without further ado, in this live, please be respectful, no hateful, anything, or you will be removed. And you all know that rule. So here is my lovely wife.
Hey Jada, you see my face. The bad things that have happened. So you know the phrase, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So we, and me more personally, have learned that if you're not walking the right path, that you are more open and prone to everything bad that can happen. However, if you are walking the right path, which we switched paths, my heart's been on the right path, but in the wrong thing. So with that being said, when we switch paths, exponential miracles have been bestowed upon us out of our control, confirming the decision further to not do things like that anymore, but to make a platform more towards God and fighting the evil of the world instead of inviting it in. That's the best way to know how to word that.
Oh, crap.
No, we did not play the lottery and win, but we played the Christian lottery and Jesus saved. And exponential, life-changing things for the better have been blessed upon us abundantly beyond my control that I could never make happen on my own. Because playing the lottery is a gamble. You see, playing with God is not a gamble. It's a fact. You switch what you're doing into the right thing, and your life changes for the better. You guys have no idea unless you've actually changed. Hey, V Team Paranormal, how are you doing? Until your mind goes to that right path, then you won't understand what I'm talking about. But you literally have an entire physical, mental, and outward circumstantial change out of your control. And that road is a better road to walk. Yes, we are safe. You're welcome, V-Team. God, you're doing well. Hi, Austins. I see you said hi. Hi. Now, do I still believe in it? Now more than ever. Okay. But I more believe in it's the effect of people. This is a hard subject. When you have your eyes opened, the evil that runs rampant on this world, Sean is doing fantastic. When the evil runs rampant on this world and you see demons face to face, it changes you. And we are now in a spiritual battle between good versus evil. So hence the word paranormal still exists. It still walks this earth. We are just no longer going to entertain the demons, but we're going to fight them.
We have noticed that what's going on in the world right now, believe it or not, people are more dangerous than spirits and demons. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, Jada, she's a friend of a family friend. Oh, did you share this live out?
No. We do.
Well, I did it anyways.
They say return to when they need a pay raise.
So far, everything is civil.
Well, it wasn't. Well, it was not.
They weeded themselves out.
Man, I was having a TikTok fight about a week. Oh boy, it came out in that one. Oh my. Oh, I can say it out. We banged that 3 seconds.
Hi, toxic catfishing.
What happened to the last stream? That was like 2 months ago.
The last live stream where we were probably like annihilated on live stream, that happens pretty much every live stream. But that does not stop us from speaking our truth and speaking now more than ever what we believe in. I had to upload a short today because I got tired of the comments on Travis's video. That just pretty much sums it up.
But here's the thing. Today, since we're live in the United States of America, I want to take a 10-second silence to pray for the Charlie family. What happened a couple days ago. So if you guys don't want to, that's you. But we're going to take 10 seconds of silence to remember and honor the legend of Charlie Cook, please. And with that being said, to Charlie Cook and his family, even though going through a lot right now, I just wish that God has the strength and hopes his family moves on, even though what happened a couple days ago was
Evil.
evil, and disgusting, and no offense, kind of pissed a lot of us off and opened its eyes. And now that we realize that we're Christians and we got closer to God, it doesn't matter what you believe in, your life can be taken away just like that. What happened to him? So to Charlie and his family, rest in peace, Charlie Cork, legend. A guy who brought people closer to God and spread the truth across the United States of America. And to the Charlie family, God send the prayers to them affected right now, and them go through what? Spiritually to Charlie's wife, daughter, and son right now. So we just want to take this time and let them know that we're with them, and us Christians, we've been woken up, and we're not gonna back down. That's all I gotta say.
Amazing. Are you from the United States? Who's Charlie? You don't know who Charlie Kirk is? I knew Richard was going to come in here with, I want to protest. You don't know who Charlie Kirk is? What are you protesting? YouTube? Thank you, Bones. Okay, that's fine. You can be at work, Richard. You're always working or video gaming. What's the point? I love you.
Hey, Richard.
Amazing. I really have to know that you absolutely have never heard of Charlie Kirk. Oh, that's right. You took time off. I didn't know. If you're in the public eye like he was, you put yourself at risk. Correct. I actually knew that the man wore a bulletproof vest under all his shirts. However, it was worth to him to take the risk to spread the truth. He didn't piss anybody off. So do you think that it's okay because you piss someone off to murder them in front of thousands of people as an assassination because you don't agree with them? Should we be afraid to go into the public eye and speak our truth without fear of being assassinated? In America, by the way. His whole premise was the First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. And someone silenced him exercising the rights that you do. That's correct. If someone's in the public eye, doesn't mean it's okay to kill them. That is correct. Our whole country is founded on those two things. Oh, quit protesting with your white signs no live during work. Good Lord. I mean, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, several other people. Mods won't pay more. Love you, Richard. I think that you should be able to have healthy discussion with other human beings without your life being taken. And the fact that you can't do that fundamentally shakes what America is to the core, because we all have disagreements. But when is it okay to say you're going to be silenced for yours, but it's okay for me to take that from you? And every negative comment about Charlie in every video of people celebrating his death, to you, the only comment I have for you is thank you for honoring Charlie's death by exercising that First Amendment right to speak vile hate out of your mouth, because he literally died for your right to say what you want to say. That was his platform. He was a Christian above all else, but he was also a conservative and a Republican. So with that being said, every comment that you make against him, thank you for honoring him, because in that moment that you were making that comment, you were exercising the very right that got him assassinated. And that is, I firmly believe, that is a catch-22. That is a immense thing for Charlie Kirk. Thank you, Jada. Thank you, XX Toxic Catfishing. And that's truth. That's facts. Anybody that has anything negative to say, because he's on my phone, it's hot out here. And I can do like 30 things at once. I'm a woman. Thank you. The reason why I mostly in the better, Travis is really good at YouTube and all of that. The reason why I took over this part is because I personally, hi Uncle Jack, I personally have had the honor of meeting Charlie Kirk when he came to Huntsville. I have spoken to him. Do not look at the sandwich before you eat it.
No, I just on a pickle.
I know him personally. I've heard him preach. I've heard him debate. And when you know somebody, it changes you. And then when you see them get, murdered on TV, it's a whole different, it affected me. It truly did. He was not a hateful man. He was thought-provoking. He was a master debater. Okay, dude could debate. But first and foremost, he was a husband, a father, and a Christian. Oh, no, they don't realize, you are correct, Bones. You're fine, Richard. He started, so a movement has been awokened, you can say, of Christians are tired of sitting on the sidelines and watching our people preach or say their opinion and be shut down. And watching that happen, we have all realized that his movement was worldwide, not just America. He impacted the world. He has become a martyr. That would be definitely your opinion. That was 8 years of trash. There was a school shooting that day, Ray, and I did make a comment on it. However, how many children died that day? And were they sitting with their family? Were they publicly televised? Were they standing up for their rights? There was a school shooting that day. No children died. Not a single death from that school shooting. However, it is very tragic, which speaks on Charlie's other big thing is give people guns to arm schools. If you have armed security at schools, there would not be a problem. But, liberals and Democrats want to disarm the American people. Gaza is not America. Gaza is not America. I care about what's going on in my country right now. And that is what's going on here. September 11th, we honored the people who died on 9/11. September 10th, we honored the legacy and memorial of the very legendary Charles Kirk. I am a stout supporter of Israel because it's biblical. Oh, he got the 15 minutes of fame is not what he is getting. He's got a movement of hundreds of thousands of people. Yes, Jack, we are in America, not Gaza. He started a movement of hundreds of thousands of people. You guys have no idea what kind of movement Charlie Kirk has started. Okay? None. We were all here already. Now we've been awoken. And again, every comment you like to make against Charlie, thank you for honoring his death. I'm not looking at dead children either, and current day Israel is exactly the same Israel in the Bible, and I am a Christian. What Bible are you reading? It is the same. The Jewish people are the Jewish people. The Israelites are the Israelites. They didn't change their lineage. The location that's in the Bible geographically is exactly the location that Israel is now. So I'm not sure what Bible you're reading, but maybe you need to go back. And the Bible says that killing is necessary under the law of God, depending on the will of God, which is why there's war. I do not think that Gaza... Nope, Jack, you were correct. Gaza does not mourn the the death of any American. I think what's over there is tragic. However, albeit I support Israel. They have a right to defend their country. Just like if you came to us, we definitely would be defending our country. The teachings of Jesus tell us that death is wrong. Incorrect. Jesus died. If death is wrong, then he would not have allowed himself to be crucified. And his disciples would not have willingly died for their cause, for the cause of Jesus Christ. War is not a sin. There's 10 commandments. There doesn't say thou shalt not have war. Killing, murder, when you go and be mad at somebody and kill them, that is wrong. War is a justifiable circumstance. And I would like for you to give me, killing is bad, yes. I'm not sitting here and idolizing war. I'm telling you that war is the will of God. There is a difference. There are wars predicted in the Bible that are supposed to happen that are biblically wrote. The Israel one is. Murder is definitely a sin. You can't just... I don't care how many, it's irrelevant to me. The fact that it's a biblical war is all that matters. It doesn't matter to me because a biblical war is taking place that's prophesied. No, don't worry about Israel. God's got Israel. I'm going to tell you right now, Israel will not lose the battle. It's biblically written. And like Jack said, again, we're in America. We are talking about what's going on in America. You know what? How about this? You guys are so worried about Gaza. Go put on a uniform and go fight for Gaza. Get out of this country and go fight for them. Instead of standing in our streets and burning our buildings down in protest of Gaza, get over there and do something about it. We are here fixing what's going wrong in America. Go over there and fix Gaza yourself. Because I'm not going to have that debate with you. Because Israel is God's chosen people. It's biblical. I'm not going to go any farther than that. I stand for the killing of nobody. I stand on the word of God. And in the word of God, the battle of the Israelites is 100% supposed to happen. 100. That's what Bones agreed. Go over there. If you are so worried about what's going on in Gaza yourself, go put on a uniform instead of standing in the American streets, burning our flag, protesting our leaders, and go fight for them. If you care that much about Gaza, go. Go do that. Go do something. Make your difference there. Stop it here. We are not Gaza. We are Americans. You won the lottery by being born in America. You automatically won the golden ticket lottery. We are sending enough money to Israel. We absolutely need to fund everything that Israel does. The Bible states that you should stand for Israel. Facts. What I'm speaking is facts. It's all written, okay? It's all wrote. So, if you want to get into a religious thing, that's totally different. factual evidence that God supports Israel. I want people to stop protesting in America about something that's happening over there. Why don't you go make your difference and yell at them over there for starting a war with Israel? How about that? How about you go yell at Gaza and go yell at Hamas for starting a war? How about you go yell at them for killing a whole bunch of innocent people on October 7th? Okay, the terrorists that came in there that started all this, go over there and do something about it instead of burning our buildings down and causing riots here in America. We are not Israel. Who actually cares? Go over there and fight for Gaza if you disagree. Leave this beautiful country that gives you the right to spew that vile hatred out of your mouth and go over there. How about that? Charles Kirk died so that you could make these dumb comments. And we should support Israel. That's my stance. It's biblical. I'm not going to sway from the Bible. And if you have a issue with how Israel's handling it, go over there and fix it yourself. Okay? Because our politicians are going to, like Trump and all of them, I don't think that innocent children should be killed at all, but there are casualties of war. We are in a free country because people died. Let me say this again louder for those in the back like Re-Ray. America is founded upon the murder of Americans fighting for the freedoms that you are now exercising. It was a necessary death. And necessary deaths for this country to be free, for you to even protest your own country. America is actually founded on the murder of Native Americans. I'm not going to disagree with that. Okay? And your point is sins of man. No, the American Indian. I'm actually 75% Cherokee Indian, and I am not bothered by it. I'm not going to let something that happened in 1776 bother me in 2025 because I wasn't alive. So the fact that y'all even think that you can have feelings about something way before your generation is bizarre. Exactly. You're correct, Bones. You didn't say hate America, that you hated America. I said, why are you protesting your own country when we died, our men and women died for your right to protest your own country? Okay. But anyways, you're allowed to say that. Every comment you make, you're honoring Charlie Kirk. Richard can't find his charger. That's funny.
So you wanted to project.
So we're not going to attack everybody in chat because that's not what we do. Hey, Star. We're not going to do that. Differences of opinion is allowed. Difference of opinion is allowed. He definitely was an avid promoter of free speech and discussion, correct. He also was a very godly Christian man. Oh, I work. Nope, I don't get residuals. I don't want reparations. I don't want them. I don't deserve them. I'm not entitled like that. And if y'all don't think that the American Indians have to work now, you're crazy. Same, I'm English. I get hate from my country's past. I mean, y'all tried to rule America. Bro, it didn't work out very well, did it? Our Second Amendment right, you can thank the British. If y'all think that I'm living in the past, would you be willing to discuss the state of America's immigration process under Trump? It's all the gray area to me right now. It depends. Everybody here illegally that broke in is illegal. They committed a crime. So technically, under America's law, they're illegal. I mean, that's where I stand. If you broke into America every day you're here, it's illegal. You're committing a crime every day. You are literally breaking the law every day you're here on American soil. You are illegal, so you were here illegally. You broke into my house, then you know what happens. Now, if you want to house them in your own house and pay for their food and stuff, cool beans, bro. You can do that. I have not found a single person who is pro-immigration that said that they would take them into their home and feed them. So send them back. I love Bones. He's been in here before. That's where I stand. You break in, you're here illegally, you have now committed a crime, therefore you are a criminal. It's actually a felony to break into the United States, so you're actually a felonious crime. Yes, but what do you think of Trump's way of deportation? Also coming into the country illegally is on the same. No, it's not. It's a felony. It's a felony. Look up the U.S. code. We don't enforce it as a felony, but actually, the law federally, it is a felony to cross into the country. We don't charge it that way when we should. Okay, it is a felony. It is not on the same level as jaywalking, because how many people in America have been murdered by illegal immigrants?
Too many.
So there shouldn't even be one, because if they weren't here, those people would be alive. So I want you to think about that. How many cartels are smuggling drugs over the border illegally and murdering millions of Americans from drug overdose of fentanyl?
Too many.
Millions.
Too many.
Okay, I personally know at least 9 people personally that have OD'd from drugs that came from Mexico. So coming in here illegally, you're a felon, and you should be deported because you are committing a crime every single day you're here by remaining here. Just like if you break into my house, you are illegal. You are illegally in my home, and I will remove you either with force or I will send you to God. That's it. That's not factual. If you're going to debate me factual. I would love to know where America stole land from Mexico. I've never heard of that. Google is free, bro. If you cross our border illegally, you are here illegally and therefore committed a felony crime automatically. And I think he's deporting them the best way that he knows how to. Let's get the violence out. Let's get the big ones out. MS-13, cartels, get them out. Get all the MS-13, get all the drugs, the gangs, get them out. Throw them out. I don't care where they get thrown to. Just get them out. Send them home. If their country doesn't want them back, send them to another. We are not the dumping ground for everybody else's criminals. Yes, Richard is still looking for his charger. The Mexican cartels are illegal. We would agree on that, right? Amazing. You don't want your family murdered by Mexican cartels, right? Due process is only for Americans. Americans, the Constitution was not wrote for illegal immigrants. The Constitution was wrote for the United States of America. Let me break that down in maybe simpler English. If you are here illegally and you are not American citizen, you are not afforded the rights of an American citizen. No, you're trying to twist the birthright thing from the Constitution. No, they didn't. It is still California, New Mexico, Arizona, and Texas. That is the most unfucking educated answer I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, excuse my language. No, it's not. You really got to stop watching CNN. You really got to stop. The 4th and 15th Amendment have literally due process. The Constitution is wrote for the United States of America, not Mexico.
What?
What?
The Constitution for the United States of America, not Mexico. We all know that.
Define non-citizen. Let me see my phone real quick. Oh, but if they're here, shouldn't they be able to vote, right? Because they're legal. Define non-citizen for me. Are they here legally or illegally? Because you can be here legally and on a green card, a visa, and you're legal, but you're still a non-citizen. Exactly. So, if your green card has expired, you are here illegally and due process does not apply. If your visa has expired, you are here illegally and though no longer a citizen or a non-citizen. A non-citizen is here legally. So with that being said, you are a non-citizen, but you are afforded the right of due process. However, if you let your green card expire, that day that it expires, the day after you wake up, you're illegal and due process does not apply to you because you are no longer legal. If you are here legally, then due process applies to you as a non-citizen. If you are here illegally, you are not considered a non-citizen. That's common sense, I thought.
Hey, Ollie.
All right, the actual wording of the Constitution is non-citizen. It does not say undocumented immigrants in the Constitution. I'm going straight from the actual wrote Constitution, not Google, because Google even has the Second Amendment wrote wrong. I'm not going to read a Google version. I have the actual Constitution that's not on a website. It says non-citizen. It does not say undocumented immigrant in the Constitution. Go look up who the owner of Google is. Then what are you using as your source? Because I agree with you that it is a gray area. And it depends on the crime and all that. You have an actual copy of the Constitution as well. It doesn't say undocumented immigrant, correct?
You can't even copy the Constitution.
Right, meth is illegal, but a lot of people do it. Does that make it right? You break into my house, you meet God. I think college is a scam, so I'm glad that your higher degree paid it for an interpretation that they wanted to shove down your throat about what the Constitution means. That's fine. Stand on Charlie Kirk's thing is whatever they want you to think about the Constitution is what you're going to think about the Constitution. That's why every liberal has the anti-2A amendment saying it doesn't apply to modern day guns. The right to protect your family from a government, a tyrannical government and all of that doesn't state what type of weapon. So literally that we have access to all of them, in my opinion. I don't care. You can still be ultra conservative, brainwashed the wrong way. Use common sense. Anyways, the one thing I will not talk about is immigration because I have not versed enough in what's going on with immigration. And all I know is if you're here illegally, you should go back home. That's where I'm going to stand. Every day you're here illegally, you're breaking the law, you have committed a felony crime, and you should be treated as such. I do not think that you are afforded the same rights as an American citizen, but that's my opinion, okay? And I'm not going to go any further than that because, once again, I'm not going to defend people who break in. And it'd be like me going to court and defending someone who came into my house and murdered my family, but they were illegal because I want them to have due process. No, I want them to go home or get the electric chair. No, I'm not going to. The Constitution does matter. It does not say undocumented immigrant in the Constitution in any verbiage at all. It says non-citizens. It does not mention anywhere in the Constitution undocumented immigrant or the word illegal. No, non-citizens are not illegal. Non-citizens are green card and visa holders in the country legally, but they are not citizens. They're visitors. So when you visit Canada for fun, listen, bro, you can call me bro, you visit Canada for fun for 2 months. Are you an illegal immigrant in Canada? Ooh, let that sink in. You're not a citizen of Canada, but you're on the land. Thought-provoking. I'm not going to discuss that. Don't Constitution, bro, the Constitution me. If you are a non-citizen here, then your residency is not here. You are not a citizen of the United States of America. So when you go visit another country, are you automatically an illegal immigrant in that country? I'm going to flip that and play devil's advocate. And if you commit a crime in that country, do you know that they do not have to uphold the American laws on you? Lord have mercy. Go somewhere like Russia and commit a crime as an American. You will be treated inhumanely and illegally. Facts. Okay? They don't give a fuck. I don't care. Go visit another country and kill somebody and let me know if they follow the law on having due process for you. Go to Russia and kill somebody as an American. See how they react. See what their government does to you. Go do that. We're the only country with leniency. Go to another country as an American citizen and kill somebody. Do you think they're going to allow due process for you? Immediately, especially not in China, especially not in Russia. I don't give a flying fuck about any country but America because that's where I'm born and raised and paid taxes and that's where I'm a citizen of. Okay? Like I said, I do not care. We have more illegal immigrants than any other country free of charge. Okay, send them back home. Why don't they go make their country great again and trying to rob our culture of our country? Okay? If you break into America, you are here illegally and you need to go into your country back. Thank you, Ari. Yeah, the Google version is actually very flawed. The real you have to actually look up the real Constitution. I work. I don't care. Right, Jack? That's what I said. Can I break into your house and live with you? Because he thinks that's legal. Yep.
If somebody book to my house,
They're going to meet God.
they're gonna get a bullet between the eyes.
That's all I'm going to say about immigration. I don't care. Do not care. I'm aware that there's no such thing as common sense with any liberal. I would like to see where that's in the Constitution rewrite. So the Supreme Court has extended these protections to undocumented immigrants, ensuring they receive the same fundamental rights conducting a sir or ma'am. If it is not in my Constitution, it is not facts. I don't want to be in a reservation. I have the right to live where I want because I'm in America. So I don't want to be there. Hi, Tiffany. The question that Jack had for you is, can he break into your house and stay there and it be legal? It doesn't say non-citizen, it just says persons, Ari. I was making fun of them because they were trying to say it says undocumented and all that. It does not. It just says persons. And it's not clear completely, but we're assuming that persons is, we don't write our Constitution for the countries. Oh, so you're not going to allow someone to break into your house? Well, we're not allowing people to break into America anymore. Pack your shit and go. Thank you. Great. Have a nice day. You don't get due process when you break into my house. You meet God. Okay? I am judge, jury, and executioner. If you break into my home and I find you as a threat, you are meeting God. Is there due process in that re-rate? Someone comes into your home with a gun. Are you going to wait for the law for due process and then murder your family? Or are you going to send them to Jesus? Illegal immigrants are not considered persons in the United States under the Constitution. No. Persons is defined as an American citizen. Where is my humanity? I have humanity. I do not have humanity for criminals, for people who break into other people's homes and live for free and commit crimes. And the people brought here as children and don't know, totally different, Ari. I'm not talking about that. Where in our Constitution does it say that we have the United States Constitution of Jamaica? The Constitution was written for America only. I'm sorry, our Constitution does not apply to any other country. That's your argument, bro? Where does it say? Seriously? You think the Constitution applies to any other country? No. Because he asked me one question and I told him one thing and said I'm done and he won't stop. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if someone breaks into your house, right, you don't want them there, it's illegal. You want them gone, okay? If they're armed and dangerous, you're going to defend yourself. So you eliminated their due process. You eliminated their due process, okay? So with that being said, you cross into our border illegally and commit a felony crime, you are a danger to society and you do not get due process. Love you too, Ari. I no longer want to speak on immigration, okay? Bye, Jada. It's your opinion. Y'all, then get out. If you think you're squatting here, then leave. Go back to your heritage country. Literally, the Constitution is the United States of America. It does not apply to any other country. So it would not apply to legal immigrants. It would not apply to non-citizens. Thank you. Persons would be American citizens. I had to mute it because no. It's a disease, Jack. Why would... So the reason that I went live was just to tell people, and Travis started this earlier, and then we had some idiots. I was too, Ari. I did not want to. I literally begged him that I did not want to get into it. Anyways, the reason that we have decided not to do paranormal videos is because when we stopped going to these places and talking to demons and things like that, our lives were blessed exponentially and we got closer to God and miracles actually happened before our eyes and we realized that we were inviting in things that were causing chaos into our life. And when we got rid of that chaos, turned our lives completely, because I've always been a Christian. Travis is more new. You know, he's been a Christian, but he's more into understanding. Our lives have been flipped exponentially in blessings. In things that are out of my control have been in the favor of God and have been miraculously worked out in front of my face. Nothing that I could have done to fix a problem, God literally fixed it. And I realized that we were inviting in or had attachments that had came to cause problems. And when everything in your life is rock bottom and there's nowhere to go but up, that was holding on like a chain. So when we let that go and gave it to God, when I tell you things changed in 24 hours, and Travis can make a comment, it happened in 24 hours for him. Something that hasn't happened to him in over 10 years was answered in 24 hours. It was amazing. And sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to understand where you lack with God. And I still believe in the paranormal. Demons rule this world. I mean, we see it every day in these videos celebrating the murder of another guy, but we're just not going to entertain them. We're not going to entertain them. The family here can tell you how much has changed exponentially since it stopped. Sorry, my allergies, y'all. So that is why we won't be filming those types of videos. We'll have a discussion. I'm always open, and Travis is always open for open discussion. And Roger's still in discussion, Richard. I'm just not going to speak to him.
Excuse me. What?
Say hi to this goofball.
Hello.
Oh, he took his phone away.
So pretty soon I'm gonna end it. So we just came up here to discuss, but we had some mental illness diseases coming here. I already took care of that problem. But
Midnight, seriously. Look at her.
what? What? You're fine.
Richard, tell Richard that what me and him started, we can finish.
Yeah, seriously, what you and him started, you can finish.
What me and him started, we can finish. What me and Richard started, we can finish.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Alright, we'll do it on a different platform.
Because the thing is, we go back to doing that. Everything we have successfully has done can easily bite us in the ass. What is your issue? Are we? Huh? But I'm gonna end this off. I came up here to do an update and it turned to a freaking freak show. But we'll let you know what we do next. But as I said, we made a lot of changes. A lot of stuff has happened over the last 2 months. Very good and good news. So that being said, I'll let you guys go, and I might be live later. Don't know. Have been live about a week ever since shit has hit the fan with dumbasses. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Love you, and guess what? I'll let you guys know.